Simple leading the charge there. Now Flamey out first, and no real damage done, no kills taken on either side, but with that kill, Flamey certainly making a little bit easier of a case here. Now the reply by Twist, the bomb will go down, and that already is a success in this round for Navi. Looking ahead, they've got to defend it now against these 4 retake members of Liquid.
Yeah, this Elysian cat kill here could be absolutely huge. If Flamey gets this, that's basically round over. Caught in the crossfire as they try and come out kitchen now. Nitro and Twist are going to have to pull off an absolute miracle of a round if they want to get back in this. As Simple and Electronic will finish them off.
Tracks, and the hit's going to come on now. 5 alive, 4 alive, did I say that? Twist takes down Electronic. Nitro also getting into the fight. The skirmish is going well in the way of Liquid as it stands, as Nitro grabs a second. It's not going to be up to Flamey and Simple to fight off Liquid in their defensive positions, and it's going to be Flamey by his lonesome. And that's not going to last too long either. Liquid with the first round on the board here in this first half, giving us a 1-4. Eradicate him, and the fleur-de-lis of grenades are coming over the top. Now finding one there from the market. And Twist underneath still hasn't been found out, and he is not going to be. In fact, he's going to put 2 on the board for himself. Naf finishing out the round from the Palace area. And what nades they do have, they're going to use from a ramp. 20 seconds on the clock now. Flamey, the first casualty in the round. It's going to be Stewie 2K with the kill. And as the reply, Zeus gets his first of the game. Naf finding 2. And now Electronic and Simple doing what they have to do. With 8 seconds left on the clock, it's not going to be much, Chad. This is not a sincere lineup. They might just end up trying to take that. They're going to pop flash into that ladder room. Find the frag. A great flash there. Edward's able to capitalize. Twist is going to have to back off and hope that, well, he can't get away. They now know he's there. So Navi, having done all of that, will now wait it out again and perhaps wait for another advantage in their favor. Looks more towards the A side there. Stewie 2K grabbing a K for himself in this round with the AWP.
Has to do a lot more, though. The pressure is definitely on this A-bomb side. They've switched their attention. That's going to be a second big shot from Stewie right now. Continues to peek. Retaking with 2 orbs could be difficult, but they're not even getting the bomb down at this rate as they continue to fight. Nitro finds 1. Now Flamey is going to be the caretaker for Zeus. Boom. Stewie again, and now Zeus left on a 1-on-3. Not going to get it done. And Liquid post another round on the board.
Nitro being that sole player to sort of defend this default plant. He's going to try to get the spam down, having calm down, finally landing it. Stewie 2K getting involved as well.
I think the leg was spotted by Elige. This duel right here could make or break the round for Navi. Elige, he's not going to swing. He's not going to get it done as Flamey continues his crisp aim.
Big kill from Naf, though. Take that scalp through the smoke. Now they've got to look onward. There will be no saving this round. A second big kill there onto Zeus. And, you know, it's paying off nonetheless, Chad. It really is a big op kill from Twist. This one's all gone wrong. And unless Electronic could have done the unthinkable, which he can't, the defuse will come in. Very, very heavy B presence. And, hell, they're doing it with a fury of pace as well. I mean, as they jump right out of the windows, there's really no damage to be taken. Zeus will be the only guy in sight. And that won't last very long now, will it? Twist taking the best of him. Electronic is able to do something, and for what it's worth, there are 3 members now of Navi already set up for a retake. They might be able to use this to their advantage, but the call has to be coming in from Twist. Now it's a punch battle on with Simple. They're trying to retake this fast. They didn't want to let Liquid get set up in this site, and they're just not going to do it. And
oh
as
my
I say
God!
That, the man reigns supreme. He has, in fact, eliminated Elige and Stewie 2K.
And the TK as
this
well.
Is not a good look for Liquid. Flamey finding a 3rd in the round, and well, they don't even have to find 5. That TK has pretty much put them in a very, very awful situation here. Nitro with the ump has tried to use this smoke to get out of there. Simple is going to play in the smoke with him, and been the only loss of life over on Navi so far. Simple takes a considerable amount of damage, and now Zeus will join Flamey in the grave. So, Elige trying to come through the back lines of the market there, but the AUG raining through yet again, and it's going to be a storm unleashed down onto Naf. But the playbook right now has them going out A. It's going to be Simple striking first blood here onto Twist. The Electronic chiming in as well, coming online very much so. And well, that's going to be a bomb plant. And now it's going to be up to Flamey and Zeus. If there's one man in this match so far that can definitely put that hurting on them, it will be Flamey. 10-10 the score now with the bomb planted. Liquid having that AWP in Stewie's hand will prove to be the downfall of Zeus. Now Flamey. 1v2. Does have a kit. He's going to try to flash himself out there. Checks the sandwich pretty thoroughly. Doesn't end up checking all Tetris, and that's going to be his... Hit's gonna come on. They're gonna try to do this in force. They want to do the brute force fashion. It's gonna be simple and Flamey show, and they can only find 2 in the motion. Elige there. Nitro now getting involved in the action as well. 3 versus 3. Zeus somehow still alive in the site. He's gonna get the kill onto Elige there underneath the archway. A disasterful turn of events. And oh my goodness, just a, should I say, a little bit of remaining utility. Has Edward all sorts of messed up. He's gonna get taken down by Twist as Deagle. And now Simple here, missing what a shot that would have been to have landed. Unfortunately, he's only able to walk away with Nitro's head. Never mind, take it all back. Twist is gonna fall as well, and the op still reigns in on the A bomb site. Quite the skirmish here we have on our hands. 3v3, the bomb has in fact been planted in the meantime. And now Stewie2K hits one on a jumping Zeus.
This is doable.
Definitely doable, Chad. And in this moment, he has to hold fast. He doesn't know exactly where the second player is gonna be coming from, but for what it's worth, he has a pretty good indication, and he now knows that that player's coming through the window room there. A big kill to take. The mind games, Stewie2K versus Simple. 1v2, the defuse is on, full commit. He's got to go for the stab, can't quite find it.
One hit!
Finds the knife kill. Liquid not finding the frag just yet, but it's certainly looming in the balance as the confrontation just continues here in Connector, showing in true force. Now started as a 5v5 affair, has dwindled now down to a 2 versus 2. Nitro Nav. Zeus Flamey. Flamey being the big dog on the block here. It's going to have to rotate through to CT spawn, has that AWP in hand. If Naf shows too much rear, well, that's going to get awkward, Chad.
The bomb's always so late on the scene, but this time Nitro, the late peek from Halls, it works. And now Zeus, the in-game leader, left with a 1-on-2. Molotov will land to flush them out of position. Both going to swing, both going to take the fight. Zeus gets one, Nitro's left low. Move back towards Tetris now. Zeus knows the jig is up. Is it A-Ramp? Is it Tetris? Looking between the two. Zeus, the in-game leader! He's going to get it done, a massive clutch.
Full motion now on this A-bomb site. Edward, a pivot player. It will be very crucial for him to grab a kill, and he's going to have to move, given that Molotov. They do find the necessary opening frags to defend the bomb site. But Nitro doing what Nitro does. Taking him out, and the bomb will fall. This one has actually come down to Flamey yet again with the AUG. He's going to have to peek, does find one, goes to the second one, can't do it. Elige closes it out 16-14 in that first map of the best of 3. A knockdown, drag-out affair. Some might even call it a slobber knocker, Chad. Quick-paced round.
The cat approach here from Liquid means they can flank very fast, but that's going to be a problem. As Electronic gets one, he'll be traded out. Now the mid-to-B is on, and Nitro steps up with one, almost grabs the second. Frags are going down everywhere, and now Simple left, last alive in a 1-on-4 with a minute 20 left on the clock.
Yeah, it's been a very, very quick round. In fact, the bomb couldn't be down in a worse spot. If he plants it somehow, some way, that will be just a little bit of success. But in this notion, he's got an army of Liquid against him. 1v4, and they know exactly where he is. He finds first kill on the Stewie. That's the first step, potentially putting this round in the bag. Mind you, Nitro is very low. 2 HP to be exact, and he does have the kit on him. You can tell he's not wanting to peek. He's not wanting to really show face here, as that kit is going to potentially be used later in this round,
Just
Chad.
to talk you through Simple's mindset right here, he knew he had to get a kill before he could pick up that bomb. You want to isolate and get 1v1 duels. Stewie actually offered himself up on a silver platter right there. Now, Simple with the bomb and plenty of time to work with is forcing the CTs to look for information and potentially go for a play. You can see that all 3 members are over towards this B bomb site, and Simple is stuck around.
Yeah, and him grabbing that bomb does kind of put the wonders there, but they've spotted him now. 27 seconds left on the clock. He tried to do a little bit of a fake plant there and elected to go for the peak. Did not prove to be fruitful, and they have made it. They're going to commit to this A hit. They have given themselves just enough smokes to get off a catwalk, but that flashbang from Liquid will be the thorn in the side. Simple with an amazing shot here onto Elige. Naf's got one of his own. Zeus is going to be the victim. And now they do have the site. They will get that bomb planted, and that's put the pressure back on Liquid to retake this round. And this bomb site in A. Stewie working his way over towards elevator. Hasn't quite spotted any heads yet, but Naf staying alive with that scout. Really proving to be enough, but not nearly enough for the tag team that is Simple and Edward. This one's now come up to Naf. That scout has already been proven to have a volatile track record in his hand, and we're going to see what he can do with it. A big kill there onto Simple. This will be an important frag, but no kit. You're right, Chad.
He just grabbed it. He could sit this. He's just
He really could.
balls of
Electronic
steel.
has fully committed, and the timing is there, and he does it just like that. Nafly flying home with the round, and potentially a decent angle. That smoke's going to prove that to not be the case. Asks for the flash, does get it, grabs 2, But Simple's there to return fire. Take
Huge
Elige out.
Massive impact there, but Flamey had a chance to finish the round right there. Unable to connect. Naf will get in with the Famas, and now the plant has to go down on the B bomb site. The retake is possible, but Simple still lives. They're going to smoke off tunnels. But Simple is back a platform.
Man. You could tell they want to go for this. They just don't know how entrenched Navi is. They want to try to go through this window area. Perhaps split the door. Simple gonna have a great angle for that shot, but Nitro's gonna have an even better one, taking down Simple. And what a marvelous showing, what a marvelous display there from Nitro. They're on the bomb already, and Zeus can do absolutely nothing. As the glycerin has prevailed here, the liquid will continue to flow. The weaponry is what it is out here for Liquid, and Simple will win the first exchange of gunfire, and in a hail of gunfire indeed. Flamey also grabbing one there on the twist, so the numbers have actually not gone in favor of Team Liquid. 3 members alive here, Elige, Naf, and Stewie. Stewie is all the way over there on the other side of the map, having not had any sort of firefight of his own go on just yet. It's going to be Navi that backs out along. It looks like they might actually want to take it over there towards B, or perhaps peek down middle and see if they can catch someone rotating or out of position. But it looks like that B side is going to be heavily favored here, Chad.
Yeah, it makes sense, because if Stewie just grabs one, even if he gets 2 and goes down, it's a 2v2 post plan on this B bomb site. It's quite easy to lock on out. Elige's close, but he doesn't have any utility to aid Stewie with. He's just going to have to get on the scene as quickly as he can. Zeus has actually opted to go down through the middle corridor, and we can see Electronic starting to deviate in that direction as well. B would have definitely been a wise port of call, but they've definitely bolstered that defense as Elige is drawn on over by that lurk smoke. It's all going to be on Naf on Catwalk here.
Even Flamey getting out here into the B site is not exactly the opening that Navi's banking on. They're banking on this Catwalk take, and meanwhile, Flamey's going to go ahead and put some damage into the B site. 2 big frags, though, for Liquid. However, Elige is the only one alive. The man that seemingly has a plan here. He's going to go try to work his way through CT spawn, Molotov'd off, so he can't get necessarily as close as he would like. But that would have been the big shot to hit. That would have definitely kept him in contention of this round. And
they're going to hear it.
That Molotov, actually, yeah, you're right, Chad. That sound cue. He's going to spot Zeus. Whoa.
Oh, he just made a lot of noise.
Somehow, Stewie's still able to grab one there in that. It's just all over the place right there. You have to think about the push. And for what it's worth, Liquid.
2-pronged Molotov. It falls to the back of the line as Simple hits a huge shot, twist with the automatic response, and now he's going to push on out to the bridge. Has to take another duel. Will spot one up. Doesn't get the kill, but Elige finishes it off, and now Zeus all alone towards long here. Has to fall back and doesn't even get a chance. Twists, unrelenting. That AK constantly battering this Navi side. We saw what it did late on Mirage. It's doing it again here on Dust 2.
Big head to take down there for Simple. The response frag, that is, the trade. And they're going to be conceding this round. Simple and company now keeping their score at 7, while Liquid will advance 1 more. 11 will be the score line, and Twist has taken it upon himself to clear the path for him and the homies, as they're going to find that out sooner rather than later. Player playing on ramp there, and Electronic finds the first kill in an app. Does get traded by Stewie's AWP. Meanwhile, Elige walking right through the smoke into the crosshair of Flamey. Stewie still alive in a menace with the AWP, taking down Zeus. A 2v2, Simple and Edward versus Stewie and Nitro. With the bomb plant in hand and catwalk control, just enough catwalk control. This is going to be an interesting retake. Looks like they are going to go for it, but they have no idea where Liquid has entrenched themselves now in the post plant.
Oh, that's a waste of a smoke. That could have been used on the bomb. Edward trying to peer over the top now. He is going to spot one, but the time it's dropping on down. Simple. His duo in this retake has already been taken out of the picture, and Edward, he can only save, but Nitro doesn't want to let that happen. 21 kills, make that 22. He's been forced to rotate as opposed to heads-up duels, and now he needs to deliver.
Now he needs to deliver in a big way. Edward's going to find 1-2. Can't seem to get the third on the board, and neither can Flamey. For someone that has been putting up impressive numbers all game long, that is not the case in this instance, but the rotations are coming with a fury. Simple going to go ahead and get in the fight himself. Stewie being on the receiving end of the AWP. Now, as Naf plants the bomb, Elige is going to have to hold tight, hold fast. And they're going to try to pick them off one by one. They want to see Liquid here make a mistake. They want to see Liquid expose themselves, but all this utility coming from the tunnel is going to draw a lot of attention to that tunnel. They know now that there is a player there, and the two others coming from the outside of the site. That window, it's going to be a push. It's going to be the pincer. And that grenade, just a little bit of damage as well. Big kill by NaV to keep it in their favor. Now down to Simple with the AWP, and this is a round they can't let slip away, and he's going to have to wait it out. He can't hit the shot, and he can't win the round with weaponry, but
completely blind.
Erased by Simple himself. The Undertaker is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You have upset him. You don't want to see Simple when he's angry.
He looks angry all the time in this Navi team.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But he needs to deliver more so. Going for a second kill, not going to land a Liege. We'll even it up 4v4 now. Score 15-9. Navi can't falter at any point. Zeus will fall. The A bomb site completely open now. Flamey, the first responder. Up the ramp he goes. As Electronic on the other side of the map will drop. Edward, he's going to push Dark and grab one, but this is so difficult. Trace, the bombs drop mid-ramp.
But that Molotov takes Edward out of the round. Flamey being the only member alive here for Natus Vincere. Elysian Twist now have to recover this bomb. Little under a minute left on the clock. They have an AWP and 2 smokes to work with. It'll be very interesting to see how they play this. The right thing to do here is to probably try to trade off of one another, but not knowing Flamey's position has them a little uneasy. And if he does this just right, which he has thus far, he's taken down Twist. He's gonna look for the other one, and that is how it all ends. Elige puts a cap in Flamey. And Liquid keeping it alive here in Katowice, have secured the 3-0 and will be going through to the playoffs on the opposite side of the brackets from Astralis.